A question that often comes up is, should we count all of our work towards our velocity? After all, we've done the work, we should be rewarded for it. You can see in sprint reviews when there's a loud cheer when the team announces a super velocity for a sprint. Hey, we did lots of work! Yoo-hoo! This isn't a position I subscribe to, but until recently I couldn't put into words why. And if you can't say why it's wrong and counterproductive, it's really hard to improve. Until I watched Despicable Me a few weeks ago with my son. Gru is in the Bank of Evil and is introduced to Vector, called Vector because he commits crimes with both magnitude and direction. Light bulb, magnitude and direction. That's what makes the difference between the two. In physics, you have speed and you have velocity. Speed is how fast you are going. Velocity is how fast you're going in a particular direction. So, you can travel at a speed of 100 kilometers an hour around Amsterdam. After a quarter of an hour or so, you're going to be back to where you started. So, speed is 100 kilometers an hour, but your velocity is 0. All that effort, and you've not made any real progress. If you translate this to development, your team has a speed of 100 points per sprint, but you work towards your release goal, as in not bug fixing, not working on anything other than your goal, is only 50 points per sprint. This is important and useful information. Say you have a backlog of 1,000 points. When making your cone of uncertainty, you're going to get 8 to 12 sprints until your backlog is clear, if all you're using is your speed of 100 points. Until the next sprint, when you still got your speed of 100 points and a backlog of what? How did that happen? It's 950, that's still 8 to 12 sprints. Damn, that really doesn't feel good. We worked our hearts out and we've not made any progress, we're slipped. But Scrum's supposed to stop that, isn't it? Now, imagine you take your velocity, the work you do towards your goal. Your initial estimate is much more scary, 17 to 24 sprints. But after your first sprint, you have 16 to 23 over. Progress! Now, in your sprint reviews, you can ignore your speed and celebrate your velocity instead.